Do any of you all want to guess what this looks like? I can't be the only one. Hey guys, we're back for another Get Ready With Me tutorial. I'm not sure. Let's just call it Niki's Nonsense, pretty much, because it is like 10 o'clock at night and I just got a hair up my ass and I'm like, let's film. Yeah, that's a good idea. I do want to try out a bunch of new makeup that I've recently got from an amazing friend mail. Some stuff that was sent to me just free to review, part of my product reviewing. I will have everything like starred in the description box that was sent to me for free to review. This is not sponsored. I'm not getting paid. They just send it out, say, hey, can you try it out? If you like it, can you let your viewers know? And I'm like, sure. Now I'm also going to include my foundation routine and my eyebrow routine, all of those routines that I've been skipping over lately. So this may be a longer video than usual, but just bear with me. And I also have no clue what kind of look I'm going to do. So let's just dip into the fun, shall we? Okay, so I'm trying out this new beauty blender, which is awesome. It's not as hard as the other ones I've been using that are more like... they feel like one big skin, you know, they're very, very, like, spongy. This one's more of an actual, like, soft sponge, like you would wash your dishes with, I guess. I don't know. But it's from Givenchy, I believe. Givenchy, their perfect blender, and it's latex free. Yes, Niki's allergic to some latex, so let's not do that. So I'm going to use this, and what I first do is I just go in with the Maybelline's Better Skin concealer. Just, you know. And I don't do the whole upside down V with this just because that's not why I'm putting it down. I just kind of blot it down. Well, maybe like a little mini, what's this look like? But anyway, I just blot it down there because I'm just using it as kind of a redness concealer, you know. Ooh, this is a very soft sponge. I've been actually used to using that hard sponge. And I put it on top of my lids too, just to cancel out the redness and even my skin tone. Some people think that it's too much concealer to do this, and I know that Megan from Ciao Bella, or however you say her channel, she gets a lot of flack for it too, but honestly, I don't care. I say do what makes you feel good with makeup, and that's what I do. So now I'm going to go in with my concealer, and I know beforehand, you know, you're supposed to use a lot of primers and stuff like that, but it's the middle of the night and I'm just playing with makeup. So, you know, use your normal primer, you know. But I'm going to go in and what I've been using lately as a foundation, because it's just, the combination is amazing. And I'm so glad that I even tried it. But it's both of my Clinique foundations. The first one is the Clinique Stay Matte Oil Free Makeup. I need to repurchase this. I'm almost out. I'm hoping I can get enough out for tonight. But this is amazing for oily skin. Oh, so flawless. But I've been pairing it with the new Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation Plus Concealer. So they just make a wonderful pair. So I'm just going to go in with this stick, which is a pain in the ass because it doesn't really put down that much product. And that's why I like to use it more as a concealer, just because I feel a little dumb doing this. It's a little annoying. You know, if you're going to make something that's a foundation and a concealer, make it easy to use as both, maybe. I don't know, but the product is amazing. And then I just put some of the Stay Matte on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to go in with the Beauty Blender and blend all of this in. And it just gives me such a flawless complexion. I know that a lot of you were like, what is your, you know, can't think. Sorry. What is your foundation routine? Because your skin always looks so flawless, which, by the way, thank you, because, you know, that's just probably editing and camera magic, because you don't want to see this up close and personal. But this is what I've been using. And I've been trying to save time in my other Get Ready With Me's, so I haven't been showing my foundation routine. You know, I figure everybody really has their own personal way of doing their foundation. But this has seriously been an amazingly big favorite of mine. I mean, it just erases everything for me, so. But do note that I have oily skin, and it's not too problematic. I don't have any acne scars, and I barely really get a lot of acne unless it's hormonal or stress. So I really don't have a lot of those problems with my skin. So if you do, then I don't know if this will work as great for you. If you have dry skin and if you have problematic or acne prone skin. This sponge is bomb. Oh, I really like the softer sponges versus the harder ones. And I'm sorry if I sound really croaky. The whole house is getting sick. So my throat's been killing me and I'm coughing up like disgusting stuff. So I'm really trying, so sorry. And you can just already see how well this covers. It's just amazing. And then I'm going to go in with the Milani. This is the multitasker powder. It's usually like embossed with lace, but I use the shit out of this. I'm just going to go in and set this. And I just use patting motions unless I'm down my neck. I just use patting motions because it makes it a little bit more coverage on it. And it doesn't move your foundation. Alright, now time for the brows. These are like, this is my worst thing. I hate doing my eyebrows because they never work with me. I'm going to go in with the Perfect Brow Growth Tinted Balm. I love this. I love this. I love this. Now this is just really, it doesn't even really give me too much of a tint, but it does help me apply my pomade and anything else that I use on my eyebrows. And it kind of locks down the hairs that are kind of spiky and shoot up. So I just kind of run this lightly through, mostly I really like to like target it at the end of my eyebrows, just because that's where my hairs like to go crazy. And I make sure that I get it on the outer edge of my eyebrow a lot too, just so it's easier to line my eyebrow. This really makes anything that you use, pencil, powder, pomade, and it just makes it like butter through your eyebrow. Now I got this new kit from a seller on Amazon, and it comes in like this little travel pouch, which is actually like, it feels like real leather, but it's probably like a pleather material. I don't think it's real leather. It doesn't really smell like real leather, but it comes with these 6 brushes that are like half-sized miniature travel brushes. And when I opened it, the powder brush reminds me a lot of the Mikasa blush brush that I absolutely love. So I wanted to try out a couple of these brushes today. I'll leave the link for this down below if you're interested. Super cheap. Super cheap. I'm pretty sure it was less than $20. And if you have Prime, free shipping. So I'm going to use their eyebrow brush here and just see how it is. It looks like my kind of eyebrow brush, really thin. That's what I like. So let's try this out. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. I have mine in soft brown. Now I'm going to speed this up just for time's sake in the video. But you'll get the point, I hope. But if you do want like an updated eyebrow routine, just leave me a comment and we can do just a specific video on my eyebrows so we can take our time and I can show you in detail how I do my eyebrows. Now I'm just going to use the Benefit Give Me Brow, and I'm just going to set my eyebrows with this, and it kind of fills in any sparse areas that I miss. Why am I trying to set my eyebrows with my left hand? I'm right-handed, and I think this is the greatest idea ever. Well, all I know out of those brushes so far, their brow brush. Whoo, loving it. This is amazing. It's perfect. I love when brushes are good, especially from Amazon because they're super affordable and cheap. So a lot of the times they are really flimsy and just not the best quality. So when you get some that are, it's just like a hidden treasure. So the brow brush so far is probably worth getting the whole kit. Now I'm going to go in with the primer of my life. I know, Urban Decay Primer Potion. Love it. Okay, so now I want to use this Givenchy palette that I just recently got from Kristen Tutorials. I will actually leave her link down below. You guys have to check her out. She's amazing. She has great quality. She has the best personality. You guys will love her. Definitely check her out, please, and subscribe and tell her I sent you. But she sent me this, and this is a Givenchy palette, and it is called the Private Felted Nudes. And it's so heavy. Like, if I were to whack this, like, someone with this, especially with the spikes, I would knock a fool out. I'm telling you, this thing is heavy. But, anyway, it looks like this. Beautiful, beautiful. It's like this sparkly pink, kind of a camel color, brown, and then a darker kind of navy color. So, I want to try to use this palette. So, I'm going to go in with this more camel flesh color, and I'm going to put it down to set my primer. I've never owned any Givenchy products. A little sampler of some of their perfume. But nothing else. And oh my goodness. Well, I'm loving this color so far. And I may just end up setting my eye makeup or primer potion with this from now on. It's my like exact skin tone. So this is kind of cool. And it's very finely milled because it's not powdery at all, and it's just like butter. I've been waiting to play with this. It might be why I'm making this video at 10 at night. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my Beauty Junkies tapered blending brush, or just blending brush in general. And I'm going to go in with this brown, and I'm just going to throw that into the crease. Well, that's extremely easy to work with. Surprising, actually. And I love this color for the crease. Oh, I get so excited over good makeup. Don't you guys? Don't you guys just are like, yes. Like, ugh. You know, if I were to tell anybody else that statement in my real life, like we're pretend. Out in my personal life, if I were to talk like that to anybody about makeup, they would look at me like I needed to go to the hospital and get my head checked. Literally. So this is why I love you guys so much. Oh, I shouldn't say love because that's really creepy, but this is why I care about you guys so much. Is because you're makeup lovers with me. Like, finally, somewhere I belong. Okay, now I want to put that like navy color on my lid. So I'm gonna try another brush from the kit, and it's kind of just like a slanted angled eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna hope for the best here. I really am. I'm actually surprised that there's like no fallout, like absolutely no fallout. That is crazy. I do wish that it was a little bit darker, but I could do that just by going over it again and again. But it's also because I didn't put down my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, or I didn't wet it, you know, so I could make this darker very easily, actually. But I do like that the color in the pan is actually what you see on your eyes, so that's always a huge plus. God, these are really like butter. I wish I could afford more. Oh my goodness. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the Eve Pearl, and this is their 108, and it's just kind of like a flat brush. And I'm going to go back in with this brown and just kind of go around the blue just to soften any harsh lines. Okay, so now I want to use this pink. Now this pink is different because it doesn't really have the pigmentation of the pink. It's more just an intense glitter. So I actually want to try to put that over top of the blue, and we're going to see how that ends up. Oh, ideas, it could be so bad. Okay, I'm going to try it just in the inner corner. Oh, it's a little bit better wet. A little bit better. It kind of ends up looking like a silver. Like a pretty nice silver over top of it, so I like it. Alright, now let's move on to eyeliner. That's not my eyeliner. I'm going to use the e.l.f. Precision Liquid Eyeliner. I love this. It's just like a paintbrush eyeliner. I just do so much better with those than felt tip. Alright, now that that is done, I'm going to go in with the NYX HD Concealer. I'm going to just start out with one eye in case this gets a little cray. I'm just going to use that beauty blender and blend this in. Well, it blends very easily. That's a plus. Now I'm going to go in with this, I don't know what that was, but this Japanesque setting powder. I have the hardest time opening this ever. I always feel like I'm going to break a nail off doing that. But it's just a little setting powder, and I'm going to go in and just set my under eye with it. I've been trying this out, and I don't have, like, concrete feels on it just yet. I do know that it's good. I know that, but I just don't know how good we're talking here. Alright, now I'm going to go in with the Avon Super Shock Eyeliner. No, this is not sponsored. They did not send this to me for free. I've had this for a couple of years. I bought it myself from my cousin when she was selling Avon. So just a heads up, because I know that Avon is sponsoring a lot of people lately. This is not sponsored. I've had this for a couple of years. This is their gel eyeliner pencil, and it is in, I have no clue. It doesn't have a name, but it is blue. I swatched it here because I sharpened it and wanted to kind of not have that deadly ass sharp eyeliner point. So this is it. It's really navy blue, and I'm just going to line my waterline with this. This is so pigmented. So pigmented. But it does run a little bit. Whoo, my eyes are watering. Then I'm going to go back into the Givenchy palette, and I'm going to use that brown that we used in the crease, an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette brush tip thingy, and I'm just going to put that underneath the liner. And then I'm going to go in with the blue, and I'm going to do the same thing. Now I'm also going to be using this Australis palette, and I want to use the, I hope I'm not blinding you guys. I am. I so am. But I'm going to use this little highlight pan right here, and I'm going to actually put that in my inner corner. This is a really powdery palette. It's a little scary, to be honest, but it looks pretty. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my primer and just prime my eyelashes as usual. Alright, and now I want to try a new mascara that I haven't really used too much, and this is the Essence Lash Princess. I've heard really good things, so I'm excited to try this out. It's kind of like a long cone-shaped wand. Not bad, not bad. It really spreads your lashes out. Gives some pretty good length. Oh, let's try the bottom lashes. It's welcome to the family. Oh my goodness, I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so now I just want to like bronze up my face a little bit. So I'm going to go in with this Nuxe bronzer and my Zosea brush. And I'm just going to lightly kind of bronze up my face. Oh, this smells like jasmine. I love this powder. It smells so nice of jasmine. It's very highly fragranced. So if you don't like that kind of stuff, you wouldn't like this. But I love using it. Alright, now I'm going to use the Heavenly Luxe Complexion Perfection brush from IT Cosmetics, and I'm going to use that small end and go in with the Chocolate Soleil powder and just contour my nose. I've never actually used this brush to contour my nose with, so here's to hoping it works. It gives me a little bit of a thicker contour than I'm used to, but I can do it. Ooh, I like it. Now, I'm not going to contour my whole face and sculpt it out because I just really don't feel like doing that. I don't think that that's necessary. I'm trying to kind of grow away from always contouring, always having to do that, because that's just not really real life. It's not. It's YouTube and photos and videos and stuff like that. So just like to bronze up my face a little bit, and then we are going to go to blush. And I'm going to try out this powder brush from that kit, and I'm also going to try out the blush from this Australis palette. Now it scares me because it's so powdery, but please don't be horrible. Well, I know that this brush is not horrible. Not one bit. Oh, this blush isn't that bad either. Oh, phew. Alright, now for the highlighter, I'm going to go in with the Mary Luminizer from the Balm, and I'm going to use the Eve Pearl 110 fan brush, and I'm just going to highlight. One of the best parts of putting on makeup is highlighting. Alright, now what I'm going to do for lips is I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D, and this is her liquid lipstick in Double Dare. And this is a very pretty kind of brownish, you'll see it on my lips. I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm going to go in with this first. Isn't it so pretty? And then I'm going to go in with the Revlon Color Stay Lip Liner, and this is in Mauve. And then I'm going to just outline my lips. Alright, and there you have it. There is the look. I like it. I like it. It's not too bad. The eyes, I'm not good with blue, you guys. I really am not. But the formula of that Givenchy palette, bomb. I love the Kat Von D liquid lipstick. Like, pretty sure I got that from Jean. Thank you so much. I mean, I love everything that I've been trying out that's new. Stuff that I haven't had the time to actually get to. And oh, it's just wonderful. I'm just loving it. If you guys ended up liking this, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.